warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 16 yards there. And it'll be a Carolina first. On first down, it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
Telvin Smith is a college safety who's transitioned very well to outside linebacker in the NFL. He runs down most plays.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. A play fake to Stewart. It's Newton. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Jared Odrick coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. The seventh play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. Third and long. It's Newton. His throw caught right around the 6.
Good partner, I got a chance to see Jalen Ramsey this preseason and have a little chat with him. His knee is healthy. He feels great. He's not going to play safety to start off with. He's going to play on the corner. And, boy, he looks good.
Boy, he has. Week 2 of the preseason was good in pass coverage, also good in run coverage. Had 3 tackles in the run game and a tackle for loss.
All the things we saw about him coming out of Florida State are showing up early, especially his intelligence. He knows how to play the position.
They'll run for it. It's Stewart. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Green. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Back near his goal line. Here's Bortles. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. So the Carolina Panthers offense trotting out there. And every time you look at their offense moving onto the field, you can't help but notice those big 6'4" and 6'5" wide receivers in Funchess and Benjamin.
Monster guys. And don't forget, they both weigh 230 to 240. So trying to go through them to get the ball, very difficult to do. But their timing in the preseason, their increased play is evident. It's going to make Cam Newton a better quarterback. And when you've got receivers that size, it's not an accident. Their general manager, he told me, I like big players.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now Newton on first down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Tillman Smith from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Newton now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. Can't find anyone open. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg Olsen, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Uses the stiff arm. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Ace, ace. Ready, blue. Ace, ace. Here we go. Green, 90.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaq Thompson from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third.
Here we go now. Black 58 round. Black 58 round. Here we go. Blue 45.
In motion now
Blue
is Lee.
45.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football in the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
Now it's Ginn. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And with a little breathing room here after the incompletion, I know you and I were chuckling yesterday. How about the reporter asking Jim Caldwell where he would play Usain Bolt? He said, of course, receiver at 6'5".
I think Jim Caldwell knows what he's talking about. 6'5", that type of speed. I'd run go routes all the time with him. And let's face it, the NFL, we've had a history of trying this, haven't we? The Cowboys tried Jim Hines way back when, a former Olympic sprinter.
So are you starting the Bolt to the NFL movement or what?
I would love to see it happen. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Newton. He's going to air one out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete. They made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That's taken. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He'll hit Whitaker in the flat. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands, That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 2nd and 10, Newton. That is caught, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devin Funchess, 26 yards, and the Panthers add on to their lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out come the Jags. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. In motion, Julius Thomas. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Jags a first down. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
They'll toss it to Yeldon. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Ready. Blue 45.
From midfield, here's Bortles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Yeldon, the lone running back.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. That's caught. It's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And quickly, they get to the line.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now Bortles. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Allen Hurns. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's Newton going for the deep ball. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. That one goes for 24 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st down, it's Newton. He's going to sling this. That's caught inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the red zone now, Newton. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Bortles. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Here's Bortles to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They come out here in the eye. On second down, here's Yeldon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. And they're going to speed things up here.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
To throw, it's Bortles. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They go back to the ground attack here. It's Ivory. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Chris Ivory, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Now receiver in motion left. Bortles dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
10 yards still left on second down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On second and 10, Newton. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Yeldon. And not much running room. Down to the 32. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Offense readies for a 2nd and 1. Now Bortles throwing on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Bortles to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it to Hearns. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They come out here in the eye. Bortles now on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come up in an offset eye. Now Bortles. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Play clock's running down.
Green, 90.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.